Here is the 10 a.m. update. It has weakened a little bit with winds down to 160 miles per hour. Remember the parameters for a Category 5 hurricane start at 157 miles per hour. So it is just 3 miles per hour above the threshold for a Cat 5. So it could drop down to a Category 4 storm as we move through the next few hours or so. It's moving west at 1 mile per hour. Computer models are almost in pretty good agreement about this turning to the north, but the thing that's problematic is that there are still some computer models that bring it in very close to the coast, if not onshore, and I'm talking about the eye of the storm as we move through the next couple of days. So that's something we have to watch carefully. The closer it gets to us, obviously, the more of an impact we're going to feel. Here is the latest track, and this will change at 11 a.m. when the new track comes out, but it's expected at this track to stay a Cat 5 today. It's on the border now. It might drop down to a Category 4 sooner than that. This track has it as a Category 4 certainly tomorrow, but even a Cat 4 is a powerful storm, and you can see that the cone still is in part of our viewing area from Palm Beach County all the way up along the Treasure Coast, at least northern Palm Beach County, and then it really accelerates and moves off to the north as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. That's great news for us because our conditions will clear up nicely by Wednesday and Thursday. So there's a couple things going on here with this storm as it sits over the same area for an extended period of time. Obviously very devastating for Grand Bahama, and we hope that everybody there has taken shelter and is safe. But we're looking at the eye, and you see the thunderstorms around the eye right here in the orange and red. We're waiting to see if this eye, it's becoming asymmetrical at times. We're waiting to see if it's getting replaced, if there's an eye wall replacement going on where the old eye collapses and a new one develops. That tends to weaken the storm a bit, but also the storm can expand when that happens a little bit, if it manages to re-strengthen especially. And we're watching these rain bands spinning in along the coast here, some of them packing some pretty heavy rainfall. There's been some very gusty winds. Katia Hall is tracking that all, and she's also talking about the potential for maybe hurricane force winds as we get into late tonight and into tomorrow especially. Katia?
Yeah, and as we head into tomorrow, the storm will get a little bit closer to us. It is expected to stay offshore, but there is the potential for seeing hurricane force speed winds. That's winds over 74 miles per hour. So right now we're already starting to see those gusts pick up. We've been taking some of those reporters and their live hits, and you've been seeing their hair is blowing around, hats are flying off. So already we're seeing wind gusts picking up to around tropical storm speed strength. The threshold for that around 39 miles per hour. So 34 miles per hour right now in Stewart. If you're at 36, even inland, we're starting to see some pretty high wind gusts up to 27 in Okeechobee. Get a look at West Palm Beach right now at 32 miles per hour. So here's a look at the expected wind gusts as we head into the next couple of days here. Watch what happens. By this afternoon, winds will start to gust up even more. Along the coastline, that's where we could see the highest wind gusts up to maybe around 55 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, get a look at this, maybe around 71 miles per hour. This is tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock hour, picking up to around 86 miles per hour, and there is the potential for these wind gusts to pick up to around 90 miles per hour as we head into tomorrow with this storm getting a little bit closer here. Keep in mind, this is just one computer model suggesting these wind gusts, but it's not out of the question. As we've been talking about, the potential is there for seeing those hurricane force speed winds as we head into tomorrow and going into tomorrow night. As we head into Wednesday, the storm will begin to lift north here, and so that will help those winds calm down a little bit. But even heading into Wednesday morning, we're still looking up some pretty high wind gusts up to around 30 miles per hour. So we're going to be dealing with the storm for the next couple of days. Of course, we're going to be here with you through all of this, keeping you updated and what's going on with Hurricane Dorian.